Hello, this is Kelly Borsheim, and I'm thinking of a new mural project. So this is my reason for wanting to do something like this, is because I received this sculpture from Vasily Fedoruk, my maestro and my friend who died 11 years ago. And this is a white Turkish marble, and I'm thrilled to have this in my possession. But as you can see, white against white, I don't really get to see the form, the holes through there. I mean, there's little details that I think would show up better on a darker background. And I also have this drawing that I got from him, and he signed it to me. I called it flower butt because it is the butt of a woman, but you turn it upside down, it looks like a tulip to me a bit. And then also, I was really happy that his wife brought this one over for me the last time she came to visit me here in Italy. And the stork. But again, it's a white background on a white marble. So this was my inspiration to do a mural, to put something dark in the back. This is my actual inspiration for the mural. It is a photo that I took out my bathroom window, and these hills often have the clouds come in like this, and it's gorgeous and romantic. But it gives me a little bit of change that I wanted to do. I'm hoping to sponge this on the wall and not be as precise as I was with the fake window that I did that really got to be, good grief, about a 2-year project. But granted, nobody was paying me to do it, so I didn't work on it all the time. But what I wanted to do is do the landscape, but you can see the line right about the middle of the painting there. That's going to be the top of the mountain ridge, and then the sky will just be the regular wall. Isn't that great, that painting by Mark Silva? It's part of his inspired theory, spire being capitalized. That little Roman soldier one is one I did in art school. This is Ellen Del Mar, my friend, and her portrait of herself that I bought many years ago. And these two are from Max Markovic, and I really enjoy what he did. Isn't that gorgeous? I have really bad lighting in this room. So anyway, getting back to the mural, I want the dark spaces behind the white sculpture, so that's my first thing. The other consideration that I have is I have the white cover for the presa, the electrical outlet. And then also down here I have a cover for electrical outlet. And I was going to wrap the design around the wall a little bit as well. You can see the thick original walls of this old stone house that I live in. It's quite thick, isn't it? Anyway, coming back to all this, and I thought to let the green go all the way down to the floor, the baseboard, and but I want to sponge it on and be careful, but also I don't need it to be as precise as the other one is. I really just want dark to be against there, and I don't want it to turn into a project that grows and grows and grows, because I need to actually do art that I can sell. But these are my considerations. So while I'm using this photo as my inspiration, it won't be literal. However, one of the things that I really enjoy about that is this little bunch of trees that are coming up in the clouds here. It's very romantic, very mysterious, and I just feel like I would like waking up to seeing this. So now you can see here that I'm changing the design a little bit because I feel that I'm pretty permanent here, and I'm not going to be moving the paintings on this. So I'm going to design this mural specifically for this painting and the artwork that I have here. And so I don't want the hill to go up behind here. I don't want these little trees to be tucked back in that. I don't want to copy the photo literally, because it may not work with the layout that I have. So I can adapt all that, because I don't need to make anything that says, oh, it's not like my fake window where everybody goes, oh, that's my house. Oh, look, that's the circle. Oh, look, that's it. You know, I don't need to be that precise. I want the emotion here. So I'm sketching with the charcoal that I've made in my own fireplace. And I've just been sort of taking this and roughly figuring out where I want the green to be. So there are my little trees that I have, and then I have little bumps. And one of the things I want to try to do is, you see, this is a little bit too symmetrical, so I've been trying to bump it up here, make little bumps so that you don't see it as perfectly parallel lines. And it could be that I will go change that out a little bit as I get into it, because I'm really hoping that as I sponge this on, I can do a lot more things, and I want to get nice soft atmospheric edges and play with clouds because I love clouds. I'll probably go ahead and fill this crack in because my landlord was really, really unhappy that a lot of cracks developed in these walls after the wall worker did his magic. But it happened right away, and they've not changed in the almost 5 years that I've lived here. So I think I can fill that in. Otherwise, it'll become a piece of electricity, won't it? Lightning. So that'll be fun. So this is what I'm going to be working on eventually, because the other thing I have is that I have this desk that I got from a friend of mine, and I want to use it because I'm going to start designing stationery in my Etsy store. And I'm also working on right now a white marble from Carrara, a Carrara white marble sculpture called Sisters. And when I'm done, I need a way to photograph it. So there's another part of me that thinks, okay, Vasily's work is my own private collection. The murals in my house, it's not going to be anything that's going to be move or change or help me pay rent, to be blunt. So it's not a big problem. But then I started thinking, when I finish this white marble sculpture, I want to take some really, really good photographs to help me get another job, or at least to sell more of my stone carvings and stuff like that. So I need a place to photograph my art because I don't have what I used to have in Texas. And still trying to figure out a lot of my new life here. So if I can make a good place to take it, but I'll probably end up using the background because it'll be dark, but then I may have to move that table out because, as you can see, there's too much going on here in this shelving thing to be a background for sculpture. I really want a simple thing. But I do have a nice simple wood table that I bought to hold my Lips of Life sculpture that I decided to keep for myself as also a good memory with Vasily. And anyway, I'm going on and on, not too much, but this will be my project, and those are some of my thoughts about why I chose to put the design in a certain way, and we'll see how that goes. All right? Thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao.